Okay, I want to just take a moment of silence for the victims of 9/11 because today is the 15th anniversary of that tragedy on that Tuesday. Today we pray with remembrance of tragedy in our minds, with sorrow in our hearts, with longing in our souls. Together, let us pray for the victims of terrorism, war, and violence everywhere. In your great mercy, grant them the peace that the world has denied them. For the men and the women who answered their nation's call to serve. For soldiers, firefighters, police officers, and all public servants. For the innocent lives caught in the crossfire who have died, been maimed, and lost both home and homeland. For those that mourn, weep, and live in fear, grant them comfort from sadness and protection in danger. For the families and individuals broken by the physical and psychological effects of war, violence, and terrorism. For those suffering from long separation, broken relationships, missing limbs, and mental illness, grant them the strength and aid they need to be complete and give them peace. For the children who have been orphans, the women and men who have been made widows and widowers, the parents who have buried children. For those that weep this day and forever for their departed loved ones, transform mourning into dancing and surround them with a great cloud of witnesses for comfort and support. For the young who have never known a time when America was not at war with them or with others, may the God of hope fill us with all joy and peace in believing, so that by the power of the Holy Spirit, we may abound in hope. Thank you. Amen. Now, are y'all ready for the second season of Lyrics and Laughter? I don't really know if I'm convinced. I'm going to ask y'all again. Are you all ready for the second season of Lyrics and Laughter?
Who's first time? Who's the first time? Oh, look at our first timers. Thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate you all for being here. So I'm just going to give you a little warning. I've been told I can't cuss, so I guess I got to do a PG-13 show because it is Sunday. So I'll behave myself. But I know that the Lord loves me because he made me this way. So if I say a little, just forgive me in advance, okay? For all of you who are back, welcome back. Thank you so much, Sabrina, for deciding to do this again. As she said, my name is ST.LOUIS.com because that is where you can find me. You can stop by my home anytime, kick off your shoes and peruse the place. You may find something that can benefit you. So this evening, we are back for a second season. First of all, everybody who does social media, so if you're on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and you have not liked ZMG Books, please do so. Post post your comments, your likes. You can even check in and let them know that you're here right now. Okay, if you have your phones out. So ZMG Books, please like her page if you have not yet. Who does? Say amen. Okay, because y'all know social media is the way of the world now. I'm sorry. For all of us old schoolers who be like, I don't want to learn none of that. I ain't got time for that. This is the way of the world. So when your kids be talking social media stuff and you don't know what's going on, that's y'all fault. Because y'all better get with it. Because our kids in the next future, they ain't gonna know what we talking about. I remember one time I was cleaning some stuff and I pulled out a pager. And I still had it for whatever reason. I don't know why. And my daughter was like, what's that? I said, God, this is a paper. Y'all know that much when we was like, who's that? Who's that? Girl, 911, let me get to this payphone. Pull over, let me get to the payphone. Okay. But we had payphones. We always had change in the car in our pocket because we knew we had to put that cord in. At first it was 20 cents, then it went to 25 cents. And then they invented the cell phone and we thought we was bad then too. We had our little two-way pages. We had our little flip phones. Y'all see somebody with a flip phone now. You got a flip phone. See? You know what? And she proud too. She like, yeah, I don't need to do nothing else. I don't need to do no social media. I just need to say hello. That's all I need is a hello. That's all right. That's all right. All right, y'all. So let's get started. So tonight we will be doing business shout out. So if you have a business card, please take the info to the DJ booth. We will be doing an open mic. So if you can sing, tell a 2-minute joke, keyword 2 minutes. Okay? Or spoken word, take your name and what talent you will perform to the DJ booth, and prizes will be awarded. So y'all ready to get started? Y'all ready to laugh? Y'all ready to hear some poetry? I hear we got, y'all know Angelo in the building. Y'all know Angelo the saxophone player. He in the building, y'all, so we gonna hear him too. All right, y'all, coming to the stage. Edward Blair is a St. Louis native from the South Side. He is a graduate, according to him, from the greatest high school. You guess what he gonna say? Vashon. Sit there. Where my bulldogs at? Yeah. Look, let us see you outside, son. We'll get you outside, son. So he graduated in the original one in June of 1961. Let me take that back. Oh, Vashon. He is a Vietnam vet, so we salute you. Thank you so much. And retired from the San Diego Probation Department in 2010 as a substance abuse specialist. Edward B. has set up drug programs in California prisons. He's an author of 4 books. It took me forever to write one, and you got 4. Okay?
That's right, baby.
Okay, y'all can get out right now. There's exit stage left right now. And currently writing a script for a movie about Alzheimer's, loss of mind but not love. Put your hands together for author and poet Edward B. Come on, sir. Thank you so much for your service.
Any Wolverines in here?
Yeah, baby. That's how we love.
All right. Thank you so much. This is my first time in this venue, and I was wondering why I was first, and I overheard somebody say, well, let's get the junk out first. Yeah. But anyway, I wanted to do a couple of poems, and please forgive me, I'm not good at the memory, so I'm going to try and just go through this. This first one has to deal with an issue I think all of us are aware of, the incessant shooting of young black men throughout the city. Yeah. So this poem kind of addresses this. It's not the jungles of Nam I'm in. The concrete ground is not Charlie's deep. The buildings high and glistening bright inform my senses there's no need to fight. And yet my dreams reveal this truth. the body count of today's black youth. The body count I left over there were soldiers too, both young and fair. But this pointless, senseless killing spree of teens so young was never meant to be. Black bodies, brown bodies with pants that sag and a one-size-fit-all body bag. The body count I thought I left behind still cries for reason in my distorted mind. A chalk outline is their only fame, and they lose that too in the morning rain. A body count here on the playground yard where hopscotch and marbles should be the only thing hard. The young are competing for space in the grave, and their breath soon ends as the bag covers their head. Once inside, no freedom, no pride. The body count bag has the zipper outside. This last one is about our ancestors that came over during the Middle Passage. And I've always wanted to be on a cruise ship, but I've never been on one. So I thought about their passage over. It's called a cruise ship. They march like dead men together. A chain of iron from neck to blackened neck, cutting into yellows and brown, old and young skin, causing the blood to give their bodies a yellow stain. Slowly they marched. No songs as earlier in the camp where music was the praise for long dead gods and hope for tomorrows, where joy was sitting with one's family and friends and lovers and counting dreams. The trail was made by the lash of the wind. Every time it kissed their back, sang its song, and left its lyrics for centuries to come. The dead must be dragged along because time was the enemy, and who can spend money not in pocket? Stored below because the sun used to must not become familiar for a while. They were head to head, breath to breath, touching places once forbidden, now community for all. Swollen wrists, ankles, and necks, vomit green and yellow, sometimes the color of their skin. A brave one escapes the hole, stood atop of the deck, and decided that the sharks, which swam beside the floating casket, were more noble than the beasts that looked like people. So it arrived, this floating grave, manned by those whose only thought was for the gain it carried, not the agony it caused. From below came up Africa's seed to spread and ripen, and perhaps, just perhaps, remember the ship upon which they came, and those who died on a cruise of shame. Thank you, Lord.
That was too much feedback. Let me just turn it off. All right, Mr. Edward B., thank you so much. Y'all clap it up again for Mr. Edward B. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yes, what's going on in our own city as well as across the country is just a tragedy right now. So thank you so much for sharing your talents with us, Mr. Edward B. All right, y'all ready for some more poetry? Y'all feeling it? Yes. Who got adult beverages? Adult beverages. Okay.
I know I got a big mouth.
You know what the feedback is about? Come this way. We can't get too far away. Okay. All right. Everybody got adult beverages? Y'all got some? Who went to church today?
Hallelujah.
Amen. I didn't go, but somebody prayed for me. Because I always put out a request. Get some Jesus for me too. Because I be tripping. Okay. Coming to the stage, this is KG's second time gracing the Lyrics and Laughter stage. She is a wife, a mother of two, who is all about educating, inspiring, and empowering. She enjoys using poetry as a means of expression. Get ready to be blown away. Give it up for spoken word artist, KJ. Welcome back. I'm nervous, so you have to bear with me. I'm gonna do 2 poems, the one from last time and then a new one. I try to raise my kids right every day of my life, but in this new world so full of strife, it's getting more challenging by the hour, and due to the world's issues, I'm losing my influence and power. Every time I walk into a store, I gotta hear your convo, where you dogging out some Negro, knowing that night you gonna be back with him for more. Stop fronting when you know you love him to death more than your kids and yourself, knowing he got a hellified rep. Men doing the same thing, talking about their baby mama. You chose her knowing she was so full of drama, knowing she had 10 kids, one named Leroy and Alana. The whole time I'm covering my son's ears because I don't want to hear the poison coming out of your mouth. Wish I could kick you and your iPhone 6 out. Now kids talking about threesomes in kindergarten. I'm like, what? I beg your pardon. You only 5, what you know about a chick on the side? What happened to the days when kids were 5 holding up their fists yelling black pride? Cops steadily beating and killing unarmed men, women, and teens. Tired of witnessing the falling of my beautiful black kings and queens. Babies being left alone and killed in their own home. Being dethroned with no love shown. Negative images across my TV are constantly painted, poisoning today's youth souls and minds heavily tainted. From love and hip hop to Atlanta housewives, girls wishing they had the same ratchet ass lives. Well, I'm here to tell you, you ain't Kiki or Nene. You are a princess with a crown and an African dashiki. Take pride in who you are and love yourself from within. I'm talking to all my powerful, strong black women and men. Once you do this, it will reflect within your children, and we will no longer have to live in fear and be scared, and the innocence of our kids will no longer be spared. Okay, this is the second one. I try to raise my kids right every day of my life, but in this new world that's so full of strife, it's getting more challenging by the hour, and due to the world's issues, I'm losing my influence and power. Every time I open my eyes, I realize how we never get credit, and how society keeps slave mentality deeply embedded, destroying us mentally from the inside out, causing us to question who we are, increasing our doubt. Society got us convinced that material nonsense like KD's, Jordans, and name brand foolishness equates to success, when really that's just an imprisonment mindset. Instead of pumping money into companies that keep us impoverished, use your money to invest into kids the importance of knowledge. What's sad is in our own community, we don't uplift each other. We find the quickest way to destroy our sisters and brothers. Men steadily killing each other, competing for status, trying to prove to they peeps and us who's the baddest, talking about who they smashed last night or who got knocked the F out, while claiming they hood, showing the gold teeth in their mouth. Women doing the same thing, steadily competing for status, trying to prove to the world who's the baddest, talking about she to jump off and I'm the main chick. Well, guess what? Both of you clowns are just his sidekicks. Neither one of you dames trump the other, and in the end, he getting his needs met by y'all and his mother. Wanting attention, y'all get injections to make your ass fatter, knowing as soon as you pregnant, like roaches, men scatter. Which leads to another home that's broken, leaving another little girl lonely, praying and hoping that daddy will return one day to her life, living a fantasy that her mother will be his new wife. Then this little girl grows up looking for love in all the wrong places, denied not only by black men, but shamed by all races. Don't you see that this temporary BS and front and wearing a disguise is causing a steady cycle leading to our demise? We need to cease this madness and claim back our positions. Being fathers and women being mothers should be the focus and mission. To us being the role models instead of athletes to our children. Rebuild the black family so we can thrive once again.
Let's take back our crowns and reestablish our throne, so instead of your kids, slave mentality will be disowned. Thank you.
All right, y'all make some noise for Miss KJ. She said they sounded like roaches. Did she just work on you? Where our good fathers at? We got some good ones, I know. That's right. For all the rest of us who made mistakes, we just gonna leave it right there. Gonna leave it right there. Are y'all having a good time? Got some poetry that's stimulating your mind? Y'all see how that rhymes? I ain't even no poet. But it sounds good to me. All right, y'all, coming to the stage for the second time with lyrics and laughter. She is a spoken word writer, poet, and upcoming and inspiring artist that supports the movement of racial equality and justice. Welcome to the stage, y'all. Make a big round of applause for Miss Aja. Come on, come on. Oh, spoken. Come on, come on.
Y'all. Okay, I am a poet / hip-hop spoken word artist. Last time I did a kind of a hip-hop spoken word, kind of a rap. I'm gonna do it again so y'all can feel my message. I also have a poem that I wrote years ago. It's called Lesson for Confession. Lies are conjured thoughts of our imagination that keeps us away from the light that we so want to see. It keeps us from being the person we were put on earth to be. You have a task, and that's to obey his every command, and to never let go of your neighbor's hand. Sins are only committed to break the bind the truth created. Sins are only committed to break the bind the truth created. Doubt keeps us in question. Does reality exist? Reality is, he is real. Reality is, he is real. Reality is, he is real, and we are only his servants. This is a lesson for confession. This is a lesson for confession. I'm sorry,
It's all right, baby.
You see, in this ghetto, all they promise us is hopes and dreams. Can't whoop our kids, but police can shoot them down in the streets. Kill a 12-year-old without an ounce of regret. Choke you to death, hustling corners, selling loose cigarettes. And I ain't trying to bash cops, that ain't never my plan, but in my city, white cops kind of move like the Klan. What's going on, y'all? Check it. What's going on with this world? So many crazy things. Well, listen up. I'm here to flip this whole scene into a positive style because I'm a positive person. Not saying I'm perfect, but you have to strive for perfection. You have to in these days. Take life as a lesson. There's too many outside problems causing personal stress and heartache and pain. Something we don't need in these days. The world changes so much, it's often hard to maintain a decent lifestyle because everybody's nose to the ceiling. And what's going on, don't wake you, then baby, God's willing to put your mind on track and your heart in the right place, so when that time comes, you can enter the gate, because you don't know, because y'all don't know what's going on with this world. What's going on with this world. What's going on with this world. Hey, young world. What's going on with this world? Trying to hide behind a disguise. There's too many lies being victimized at the drop of a dime. Who are we to disoblige in God's eyes? I blame the government for unleashing all these vicious lies. You and I know that Jesus didn't die so we can keep on sinning. We gotta try to keep winning so we can keep on living, y'all. Cause y'all don't know what's going on with this world.
Going on this Sunday. Okay? I just feel everybody like, what is, all right, y'all. All right. I appreciate you. Y'all make another round of applause for Ms. Holly. Thank you so much. And nothing like a female MC. I love a female MC. Okay, so y'all remember we're doing business shout outs after the next person. So if you have a business card, please take it up to the DJ booth. If you have a talent, please write that down and take that up to the DJ booth because we're gonna do that next. Y'all ready for some more? All right, y'all remember to do social media, except for mama with the flip phone. Let everybody know that we are here having a good time at Lyrics and Laughter. Okay, so that we can have more people in the house enjoying some local St. Louis talent, okay? So be sure to tell a friend and bring a friend next time. All right, coming to the stage. This next performer is new to Lyrics and Laughter and is an aspiring music artist from St. Louis. She goes by the name of Lovey B. She loves to sing, rap, write, and minister to young women. Music is more than just a hobby. She describes her voice as an instrument, and it creates music to describe what is and what her purpose is in life. She loves to entertain and make people happy. She is a local artist from a great city who consistently supports her. And she would be the next best female artist in the world. Y'all show some love for Miss Lovey B. Come on, blessings, girl, blessings.
Hi everybody, how y'all doing? I did go to church today. Please don't stereotype me what I got on. This is what I'm performing. I'm a singer, I'm a rapper, I minister to young women. I just love music, like anybody that want me to, anything that I see, like flyers opening up for Jeezy. I just opened up for Jeezy like 3 weeks ago. Just because somebody said my name, I went down there and tried for the competition and I still got able to perform. So, I mean, I'm just so grateful. Like, y'all just don't understand how much I've been through. Marriage, boyfriends, kids, jobs, bills, everything. And like, I always be on Facebook. I hope I'm not going over my time, but I really just have to say this, I'm sorry. Everybody on Facebook looking for love. Y'all see them memes? This is what you gotta do to get a man. This is what you gotta do to get a woman. No, it's supposed to be a natural thing. It's not supposed to be something that you got off the internet, you know what I'm saying? So my song is related to that. Like, just let it be natural. Don't go searching for love. Just let it come to you. Y'all can clap, y'all can dance, y'all can get up, twerk, whatever. Oh, yes. Everybody wanna be loved. Everybody trying to be loved. If it's real, you're gonna make it. Everybody wanna be loved, loved. And that's the only way you're gonna make it. Everybody wanna be loved. Everybody trying to be loved. If it's real, you're gonna make it. Everybody wanna be loved, loved. And that's the only way you're gonna. So you said you're coming over. You'll be here any minute. Steady peeking out my window. I can't wait another minute. And then you walk me to my bedroom. Give me directions like a classroom. I'm trying to give you on me, baby. Your love, you know, it drives me crazy, crazy.
thought she was doing 2 songs, y'all would apologize. She said, no, I'm just gonna do one because I don't want to hurt them too bad. With all this talent, I just don't want to just give it to them like that. So we're gonna see her again, right? We're gonna see you again, right? All right. I didn't just put her on the marquee, okay? We just gonna see her again. All right, y'all. Y'all enjoy her. Give her another round of applause, please. Everybody be some love. Everybody wants to be in love. I'm not gonna dispute it right now, because it's a Sunday. If we was doing this on a Thursday, I'll tell y'all some things. But it's a Sunday. It's all about love today. Okay, so I'm gonna have a quick couple of announcements. Did we get our business shout outs in? Everybody? Anybody else? Going once, going twice? Did we get our talents in? Who just scared? Just say y'all just scared. Who's scared? Who can sing? Who can write?
Can I come up there and sing a church song, please? Because I can hear this song and I need to come up there and come on, sing.
I don't know. Nobody said she gonna hit y'all in the head right now. Come on, give it to us. Give it to us.
I cannot hear that song. I'm sorry, y'all. So I'm just gonna sing another song. Okay. Joy, for Lord, we adore thee, God of glory, Lord of love. Hearts unfold like flowers before thee, healthy as the sun above. Melt the clouds of sin and sadness, drive the dark of doubt away. Giver of immortal gladness, fill us with the light, fill us with the light, oh, fill us with the light of day.
Make us start shouting over here once again. Okay. Don't make us start shouting, girl. Amen. Oh, she's feeling it. All right. Yes. 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 Amen. 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 Don't be sorry. Ain't nothing to be sorry about. Ain't nothing to be sorry about.
He's worthy.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Hallelujah.
Yes, yes, yes. Amen. Amen.
Y'all know what I'm doing.
Praise him. Praise him.
It's all right. It's all right.
Amen. 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 Y'all clap it up, y'all. Amen. I love to give a moment, that moment. This is where probably the second or third time this has happened at Lyrics and Laughter. And so in that moment, there's nothing else I can say or nothing else I try to say or do. So I don't interfere with Jesus. I don't interfere with God, okay? That is not my place. So amen. Thank you so much for that. Thank you. It puts things in perspective, don't it? Don't it? When somebody just really just put it in perspective for you, don't it? You know, it just gets real. So thank you for that, Lovey. Thank you. All right, let me go on with it now. Okay, so happy birthday today to Willie Conley. Where's Willie? Willie Conley? Look at that. You ain't even know, did you? You ain't even know they put that on him. Hashtag Virgo Nation. Okay? They gave you a hashtag and everything, Willie. Happy birthday to you. What a blessing. Y'all say happy birthday to Willie. We can get out the song. Happy birthday, Willie. All right. You know, we got to do the black version. Okay. We get that marching up in this moment. Announcement. If you are interested in acting, ZMG Books is looking for female and male ages 32 to 60. Y'all know the queen of everything, right? That one over there. Sabrina, I usually have my long sheet for her. So she is looking for males and females aged 32 to 60 years old to be a part of a webinar series. Please complete one of the forms on your table and indicate your interest, okay? So on the table you should find some information. So if you're interested in getting your acting skills up, please fill that out and get that to Sabrina. How many have hashtagged or checked in and said you hear Lyrics and Laughter? Tell the truth this Sunday. Tell the truth. Nobody. Then, look, oh, see, Vashawn is good for something. You thank you, brother. We appreciate you. Okay. Let's see. So we want you all to save the date for next Lyrics and Laughter. So next month they have an event here because Sabrina does it every month for our newbies. She does it once a month, but next month she's not going to be able to do it.